Alright, hello everyone. Gonna do my first product review on 3W floor liners, or 3W liners. So a little backstory on these. 3W recently became a forum supporter on the Gladiator forums, and in their introduction post I had commented that while I didn't have 3W liners in my Gladiator, I have had them in the past in other vehicles, and they were a very nice floor liner, especially for the price and purchasing them off of Amazon. So a few days later, 3W messaged me on the forums asking if, in exchange for some liners, if I would do a video review with a honest opinion on them. So I said, sure, why not? So I did get these for free. However, I am going to give you an honest review. I am not going to give you a biased review because they gave them to me for free. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out of the box and we'll get a first look at them. Okay, so got everything taken out of the box. They do come with some instructions and whatever else, you know. And then what I forgot to show you is there was also some air fresheners that were in there with that stuff also, but they're in the garage now. Anyways, so these are them. They are a nice and flexible rubberized material. They do not stink like so many rubber products nowadays do. They do not stink, so that's a plus. I was also not expecting to get the bed mat from them, but they also sent me the bed mat. I thought I was just getting the interior ones, but the bed mat has some magnets in here to keep it in place in the bed. And it's a thick material. And like I said, it's rubberized, so it's got some good flex to it. Here's the back. One big piece. The bottom side, it's got the push clips to lock everything in place, using the factory floor mat mount things, whatever you want to call them. The one thing I will note, these do not have the drain that the Mopar floor mats have. Mopar ones right here, roughly right here, there's a drain, so if you ever get water in the cab from water crossings, whatever, you can drain the water out through the floor mats. These do not have the drains. Alright, so let's get the old ones, the Mopar ones, out of the truck and get these new ones in, see how they go. Okay, so we got the factory mats out. These are those drains that I was talking about. You can pop this cap off, and then that goes through the floor and drains out the bottom of the truck. Now, if you're replacing Mopar ones, you need to get new plugs for this in the floor. Now, I think these actually work in them, but I bought some more without testing to see if these actually pop into place. And it appears that they do, but I bought new replacement ones, so it'll be good to go. These are the factory points that the new ones will pop into, and as you can see in the back, I have a rear platform installed, so I will not be installing the rear mats, but at least not today. But when I pull this platform out to put the new mats in, I will do a quick video on the rear mats. But I will not be putting those in today. Alright, so let's get these new plugs in place and get the new mats in. Alright, so I had to pause because I needed both hands to get these in, but the new plugs are in place. Like I said, if you have the current Mopar floor mats, it doesn't appear that you need to buy new plugs. You can just use the ones out of the mats. But I ended up buying new ones anyways. Some of you might be wondering, why would you go to floor mats that don't have the drain holes? Well, I've read, I haven't had it happen, but I've read that the floor mats will oftentimes start leaking and you'll actually get water coming up from underneath the truck into the cab and soaking underneath the carpet. So that's one reason why I wanted to get rid of them. Alright, so this one should be passenger side. I'm not vacuuming underneath right now just for the sake of getting the video done. So it's kind of chilly outside. Line these up, pop down. Pop down. Fits pretty nice, actually. Could use a little bit trimmed around that edge to fit underneath the seat bracket, but you can just tuck it underneath. It seems to be sitting in there fine. Yeah, fits pretty good. Big edges here to trap water and grime and whatever else, so that's good. All right, let's get the driver's side in. All right, so my dumbass left my dead pedal in, which is pretty tight to the floor, so I'm gonna have to kind of lift this up to slide the mat underneath. I'll see if I can keep recording while I do that. Alright, so I had a little bit of troubles getting this side to clip in, but not because of the floor liners, but because my dead pedal is making it difficult to move it around. So if you have a dead pedal, I would suggest, at least loosening this so you can lift it up and slide everything underneath. But now this side's in, same as the other side. Fits pretty good. I'm in a little bit of that'll move itself into place with time. But yeah, overall these are fitting real nice. Alright, let's move on to the back. Alright, so that's in. It is sticking up a little bit, but that will flatten itself out as the sun heats it up, whatever temperature is heated up. But everything lines up real nice. Magnets pop in place real easy. Everything lines up with the channels in the bed real nice. Plenty of clearance here. Yeah, that's a nice bed liner. Like I said, this will should flatten itself out with time. Instead, it is kind of cold. It's about, I don't know, 35, 40 degrees outside maybe. So once this warms up, it should smooth itself out. But yeah, it's fits good. Now, one thing I do want to point out, some of the I don't know, I guess you'd call them cons, whatever, is this edge here on the Mopar ones. These don't go up quite as far. You can't see, let me turn on the light. That edge doesn't go up as far as the Mopar ones. It does go up quite a ways to where, you know, you should still have plenty of protection or plenty of room. But as you can see, here's a line from the Mopar ones. Oh, here's a line from the Mopar ones. And these don't go quite as high. They go all the way up as high as the Mopars do everywhere else, but on this edge, the Mopars go up a little bit higher around the edges, at least the front edges. The backs are all the same. Yeah, the line in the carpet from the backs are all the same. So it's just the front of these 3Ws that don't go up quite as high as the Mopar ones do. And that's just this edge here. Otherwise, they fit just about damn near the same. And actually, this goes up higher than the Mopar ones. These Mopar ones are cut down. These are not cut down right here. Now, like I said, might need to trim a little bit to get around the seat bracket or the seat mount, but these do go up a little bit higher, actually, than the Mopar ones do. All right, so that's my review of these 3W liners. Yeah, they're pretty nice. So if you are thinking about purchasing some of these, I do have a discount code for you, and I will put that up on the screen. If you use that code, you will get 20% off your purchase from 3W Liners. Yeah, that's my video, and hope you enjoyed it.